What if I told you that the plant sitting on your windowsill right now, the one you were gifted, the one that just looked nice at the garden center, could end your pet's life within hours? Ancient healers understood that nature offers both remedy and ruin in the same leaf. Modern households have largely forgotten this balance. Today, we uncover 20 common indoor plants, several found in nearly every home, that carry a hidden danger. Number 14 has ended more emergency vet visits than almost any other plant on this list. Stay with us. This is knowledge every guardian of an animal needs. 1. The lily. Revered in ancient Greece as a symbol of purity, the lily conceals a lethal secret for cats. Every part, petal, pollen, even the water in the vase, contains compounds that trigger acute kidney failure. For the homestead, lilies are best admired outdoors, in beds fenced from curious paws, never brought inside where felines roam. 2. The sago palm. Cultivated for centuries in East Asia as an ornamental and food source once carefully processed, this ancient cycad contains psychocin, a toxin devastating to the canine liver. A single seed can be fatal. If you keep one, place it well beyond reach, ideally in a room pets never enter. 3. Dieffenbachia, the dumb cane. Named for the temporary muteness its sap causes when chewed, this plant contains calcareous oxalate crystals that inflame the mouth and throat. Popular since Victorian times as a hardy houseplant, it remains common today. Homesteaders favor pet-safe alternatives like spider plants in shared living spaces. 4. The philodendron. Beloved by collectors for its resilience, this jungle native carries the same oxalate crystals as its cousin, the dumb cane, causing swelling and drooling in pets who chew its leaves. Suspended high in a hanging planter where only human hands can reach. 5. Pothos, the devil's ivy. So named for its near-indestructible nature, pothos thrives in low light and neglect alike. Yet its toxicity to cats and dogs is well documented, causing oral irritation and vomiting. Grow it in elevated macrame hangers, a technique homesteaders have used for generations to separate beauty from harm. If you value real knowledge over convenience and you want your home to be both beautiful and safe, take a moment now to hit that like button. It tells us this kind of research-driven content matters. Now let's continue, because this next one is even more remarkable. 6. Aloe vera. For thousands of years, this succulent has healed human burns and skin ailments, but the same saponins that make it medicinal to us cause vomiting and lethargy in dogs and cats. Keep it in a sunroom pets cannot access and reserve its gel strictly for human use. 7. The peace lily. Despite its name, this plant, unrelated to true lilies, still carries calcium oxalate crystals capable of causing oral pain and swelling. Native to Central American rainforests, it was prized for air purification. Homesteaders now pair it with sturdy plant stands well out of paw's reach. 8. English ivy. Ancient Rome crowned its victors with ivy leaves, unaware of the saponins within that cause drooling and abdominal distress in animals. Today, it remains a popular trailing houseplant. Train it along high shelving, never at floor level in a pet-occupied home. Oleander. Cultivated since antiquity across the Mediterranean, every part of this flowering shrub contains cardiac glycosides capable of stopping a heart. Even the smoke from burning its branches carries risk. It belongs strictly outdoors, fenced away from grazing animals of any kind. Azalea and rhododendron. Cherished in Japanese gardens for centuries, these flowering shrubs contain toxins that disrupt heart rhythm and cause vomiting in pets who nibble their leaves. Homesteaders who value ornamental beauty plant these along perimeter fences, distant from grazing livestock and household animals. We're halfway through this list, and if this research is helping you rethink what belongs in your home, consider subscribing to the channel. We're building a community that values real nutrition and real safety over marketing hype. But we're just getting started. The next 10 holds some of the most surprising dangers yet. 11. Autumn crocus. Not to be confused with the spring crocus, this ancient source of colchicine, once used medicinally, causes severe organ damage in pets. Multiple organ systems can fail within days of ingestion. Plant it only in areas fully inaccessible to roaming animals. 12. Cyclamen. Prized in European gardens since the Renaissance, the tuberous root of this plant contains the highest concentration of toxic saponins. Ingestion causes severe vomiting and, in rare cases, heart complications. Keep tubers buried deep and pots elevated on high plant stands. 13. Kalanchi. Native to Madagascar and popular for its long-lasting blooms, this succulent contains cardiac glycosides similar to those in oleander. Symptoms include irregular heartbeat and gastrointestinal upset. Homesteaders who love its low-maintenance nature grow it in enclosed greenhouse spaces away from pets. 14. Tulip and narcissus bulbs. Treasured since the Ottoman Empire and the Dutch tulip trade that followed, the concentrated toxins sit in the bulb itself, not the bloom. Dogs who dig and chew bulbs face the greatest risk. Store bulbs in sealed containers before planting and bury them deep in secured garden beds. 15. Foxglove. This plant gave rise to digitalis, a life-saving heart medication still used today. Yet, in its raw form, it is one of the most cardiotoxic plants known, capable of stopping a heart within hours. It belongs exclusively in outdoor beds, well fenced from any animal. This next one is even more remarkable, and it may already be growing in your backyard without your knowledge. If you're finding value in this kind of practical, research-backed guidance, drop a comment letting us know which plant surprised you most so far. 16. The castor bean plant. Cultivated for millennia for castor oil, its seeds contain ricin, among the most potent natural poisons known to science. A single seed can kill a small animal. Homesteaders who grow it for oil production isolate it entirely from grazing areas and curious pets. Amaryllis. A holiday favorite since the 18th century, its bulb contains lycorin, a compound causing vomiting, tremors, and lethargy in pets. Display the bloom, but store the bulb itself in a locked cabinet or high shelf, far from paws and noses. 18. Asparagus fern. Despite its delicate appearance, this plant's berries contain sapogenins that cause skin irritation and digestive upset. Native to South Africa, it has become a staple in modern interior design. Hang it well above nose height and sweep fallen berries promptly. 19. The jade plant. Long considered a symbol of prosperity in many cultures, this hardy succulent causes vomiting, incoordination, and low heart rate when ingested by cats and dogs. Its resilience makes it a homestead favorite, best kept on high, stable shelving secured against curious climbers.
20. The snake plant. Known for purifying air even in near-total darkness, this ancient African species contains saponins that cause nausea and drooling in pets who chew its firm leaves. Its toughness makes it forgiving for growers, but placement still matters. Keep it elevated and your home remains both purified and safe.
20 plants, 20 quiet risks hiding in plain sight in the very spaces we call sanctuary. This is not a call to fear nature, it is a call to understand it. Our ancestors survived and thrived not by avoiding the wild, but by learning its language, respecting its boundaries, and passing that wisdom forward. Self-sufficiency has never meant recklessness. It means responsibility, the willingness to know what surrounds you and to protect the lives that depend on you. So take inventory of your home today. Move what needs to be moved. Fence what needs to be fenced. And if you learn something here that changes how you see your own windowsill, we want to know. Comment below and tell us which plant on this list you're teaming up with, which one you're keeping, and how you'll keep it safe. Subscribe for more research-driven guidance on building a home that is both beautiful and truly secure. Until next time, stay grounded, stay informed, and stay sustaining.